What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about the most highly requested video from you guys. So we're going to be talking about the Fenty Beauty foundation. Fenty Beauty, if you don't know, is the cosmetic brand created by Rihanna. At first, I actually filmed like a first impressions and wear test, but then when I was filming my final thoughts, I actually decided I wanted to try it out a couple more times and then actually give you my full thoughts, my full review. So if you want to hear my thoughts on Rihanna's foundation, then just keep watching. Okay, so first things first, packaging feels very luxe. Love the frosted glass on this. If you guys watched my YSL video, you'll know that I all of a sudden have a thing for this frosted glass, and this box is also really simple yet badass. So I really just like the packaging on this. This is the Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Longwear foundation, and I have the shade 190. Every time I apply it, it seems really light, but somehow it ends up kind of working and matching my skin tone, and I think it's just because it oxidizes. Someone who works for Fenty posted an Instagram story and said that it wasn't oxidizing. It's more of a, once it dries on your face, it's the soft matte filter that makes it seem like it's darker than when you apply it. The price point is $34. I think it's actually a pretty good price for being at Sephora and being one of the high-end foundations. A lot of foundations are normally at least like $40. The BB creams and CC creams are usually where it's $30. So I think $34 is a fair price, especially for the amount of product you get, which is 1.08 fluid ounces, when normal foundations are 1 fluid ounce. Application of this product, I tried both brush and sponge. The brush method is not ideal for me. I found that when I use a brush, it's just very dry feeling and it feels really cakey, and when you try to blend it out more, it kind of takes off the foundation. I actually recommend that this foundation be applied with a sponge. I think the damp sponge or beauty blender makes it sink more into the skin, so it looks way more natural, not as cakey, and it just feels not as drying. And the foundation is very liquidy. Let's just put a little pump there, and as you guys can see, it's very liquidy. So you would think that something like this would actually sink into the skin really fast and not feel really dry, but it actually feels really dry because it dries really quickly. So I personally recommend using a sponge to get the best and most comfortable feeling coverage on your skin. Now, after application, it comes wear. I'll insert a couple of clips from when I wore this foundation, when I did the first impression / wear test for the first day. My skin was just getting really oily. I had applied the foundation and then I was just editing a couple of videos. I was sitting for like an hour. I noticed I was getting really oily, and that's like sooner than I normally get oily. So I kind of let it be and I blotted and then I moved on with my day. But then I just realized that within a couple more hours I was getting really oily and I was starting to feel really gross. So for me personally, I didn't like it. Although even though I blotted, it looked good, but I really personally hate feeling oily. Oily girls know what I'm talking about. It just feels disgusting and you just don't want it. I would not recommend this for oily skin girls or boys. I know a lot of oily people like to be matte, so I actually applied this maybe like an hour and a half ago. Maybe no, actually like an hour ago. I feel like I'm getting oily in my like T-zone, around my here and my chin. As for dry skin people, I think that potentially you might like this product. A lot of the YouTubers that I've watched that have dry skin have said that this is one of their favorite new foundations. I think dry skin people would actually like this, but you would really need a hydrating primer underneath. That being said, I have tried so many of my different primers that mattifies my skin and kills shine, absorbs oil, and it helps a little bit, but it still doesn't make it to the point where I am in love with this foundation. I have a lot of foundations that are from different brands that actually work for me, and I don't have to feel as oily. And with other foundations, even though I get oily, I never really feel oily, if that makes any sense. But with this foundation, I noticed that I immediately just feel really oily. So how many times can I say oily in this video? I don't know. Those are my thoughts on this foundation. Like I said, I'm wearing it right now and I think it looks really nice on the skin. It looks very filtered and soft and matte, but when you start getting greasy, it gets really bad. I guess I'll just zoom you in real quick. So I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm already getting really oily in these areas right here, and I can feel it. It's just getting really bad. Like really bad. So to conclude this video, my final thoughts on the Fenty foundation. It is my first thumbs down for me. I do not like it. Would not recommend it for oily skin people. I would not even recommend it for dry skin people, but if you want to try it out, I'd say maybe test it out, but use a hydrating primer underneath. Oh, and then another thing, so I noticed that there was a lot of oil sitting at the top of the foundation. I don't know if it's the oil in here that's also making it really oily. I'm not a makeup, creator, so I don't really know all these ingredients, but something in it has, like, it just has to do with me being extra oily. It doesn't mix well with my skin, so I just don't like it. I'm gonna be returning it, but I actually have ordered a couple of Fenty things that I think I'm really going to like, so I guess you guys are just gonna have to wait and see. I really tried to like this foundation because I was really looking forward to it, but unfortunately just didn't work out for me. Alright guys, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my review, finally, of the Fenty foundation. Shout out to Sarah, Sammy, and Lauren for requesting the Fenty foundation review. I hope this is helpful in some way to a lot of you out there. If you do end up trying it out, definitely let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if it was helpful for you guys in any way. Wow, that was very aggressive. But don't forget to thumbs up this video if this was helpful for you and if you like reviews. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more of what you would like to see by me. Or don't forget to subscribe for more videos from me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one.